In this video, I'm going to teach you guys not only how to delegate and get your life back, but while saving you 20 to 40 hours a week, make more money and expand the leverage of your company. And for those who don't know me, my name's Grant Mint. I'm an 8-figure entrepreneur. I built a residential solar company that's done over 50 million in sales, as well as a media company that has over 1 million followers on it. And I help business owners like yourself scale, grow, and optimize their business. So let's talk about how to get our life back and become more successful. One of the biggest lessons I learned is a simple saying that changed my life forever. Replace how with who. When you're in a position as a CEO where you don't know what to do, the instinct and how we've been taught from school is that you have to go learn it. So you research, maybe you use AI, ChatGPT, and you try to learn how to code, to vibe code, how to do all these automations. And you spend weeks trying to do something that really could have taken 30 minutes or less by someone who actually specializes in it. I'm going to give you a simple tool that we've used to help build our tech infrastructure and hire specialized talent without having to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. Create an Upwork or Fiverr account, put a job board posting of exactly what you want. You can give screenshots, examples, you can show examples from other companies, be as detailed as you possibly want. And within 3-4 hours, you'll get 15 to 20 applicants, interview them, hire them, do it from overseas. My experience has been they'll work harder, they'll be more dedicated, and they'll likely be just as, if not more, talented and capable to do the job. You can see their past work, and you'll have really, really good insights into if they are a good hire or not. You also see the reviews and the details from all of their past work, right? This has been a simple thing that we use. If you need a CRM, if you need automations, if you want to set up Slack automations, whatever the case may be, marketing sequences on emails, things for ads, setting up Google profiles, Wikipedia pages, public relations, anything you can imagine, you can find it on Upwork. This will change your life and will save you so much money. Okay, the second thing is you as the CEO or business owner or one of the founders, you are like LeBron or Kobe to a basketball team. When I'm advising companies or investing in them, one of the first things I like to do is look at all of the things our star players are doing that isn't specialized to them or doesn't inspire them, make them happy, or actually move the needle and grow the business. These are things like replying to boring emails, setting up interviews, scheduling appointments, tracking numbers, and doing administrative tasks. And one of the fastest way I've found to grow any business is to simply get the star players' time back. So I want you to do this either now, maybe right after the video. Write out every task that you do each week that you don't like, that doesn't require critical thinking skills, and is, for lack of a better word, just boring as hell to do, and total the amount of hours you spend on each one of these tasks. Then go out and hire a virtual assistant. I've used this company called We Clone You. It's fantastic. They go and source them, but there's a million others. And then you could also just put job board ads in a different country. You hire them as a contracted employee, and you can pay them $4 to $7 an hour, but because of currency differences, that's like 3 to 4 times the pay, just like they'd be making in the United States. I found they work harder, they're dedicated, and pay them well, train them, make them feel special. They're an important part of your team, and delegate all of those tasks, okay? And to do this efficiently, you want to make videos, you want to make standard operating procedures, screen shares, and you want to have typically a 1 to 2 week onboarding process and plan in place to bring these new hires on and make sure that they are successful. I've done this with dozens of entrepreneurs. By the time we delegate everything, we put systems in place, I get these calls, and they're my favorite calls to get. They go, "Hey, Grant, I feel weird." And I said, "Well, why do you feel weird?" They said, "I don't know what to do." And I said, "Well, how's the business going?" Well, it's actually growing, but I used to be working nonstop. I couldn't even meet with you, Grant. And now I don't know what to do. I said, "That's amazing, because now you're going to get your creativity back." What I found, I experienced this in my personal business, but also through other people, is that you don't truly realize how intelligent, capable, and creative you are until you stop doing things that kill your creativity. We need your creativity for your business to grow. You know your business better than anyone. And when you're not worried about emails and appointments and customer escalations and nonsense and headaches, you have nothing else to do but be in a present state and look at your business like an architect or an engineer. And then you can focus on how to grow it and how to engineer and build this perfect system that helps you grow, be more successful, help your people, have better jobs and make more money and accomplish the things that you ultimately want to. But it takes getting your time back. It's simplistic, but I promise you, especially we're going into 2026, or depending on when you're seeing this, you may see this in 20 years. Even with AI and all the things that will happen in 10, 20 years, it is valuable for you to do this in some capacity. All right, 3, to increase your leverage and keep momentum in your business, it's important to track data. You can find someone on Fiverr and Upwork for this. You can also set up stuff within your CRM, which is the best and most efficient way to do it. If you have to track it on a spreadsheet in the short term, it is worth doing so. But you need to know all of the inputs your company makes every day. Inputs could be outbound calls, social media posts, cold emails, cold DMs. Any of these things that are actions that your people are doing are insights you need as a business owner to know what things is your company doing to generate leads, appointments, and deals, and what are the outputs of those actions. No different than looking at a LTV to CAC ratio, meaning you spend $1, how much money do you get back after you spend that in marketing? These are insights you need because scaling your business is two things. One, you have to know the math. There's a formula to scale every business. There's a constraint on manpower. There's a constraint on marketing. There's a constraint on capital. There's a constraint on actions per person. Now, this is going to increase drastically with AI once it becomes even more useful than it is today. But you have to know, for example, on the solar business, right? Our average customer acquisition cost is $1,012. We have a 8.8 to 1 ratio, which means I spend $1, I get 8.8 back. So I know this. I know the capacity of each sales rep for my business is about 3.2 to 3.4 deals and 28 appointments a month. So when I'm doing all the numbers, 50% show rate, 25-ish% close rate, 12 to 15% conversion. When I'm tracking all those data, I know that, okay, if I have 12 and a half sales reps, so 13 or 12, based on our data, I'm going to have to spend $40,000, get them into 28 appointments. And that total equation right there, those variables, those key metrics, is going to equal about $1 million in monthly revenue. So if I want to go to 2 million or 3 million, I got to double and triple those numbers. So as a business owner, you need to know your numbers so simple, so to the point that you know exactly what you need to do operationally to get you to your revenue targets. And here's the key thing. Your people need this too. Your people need to feel when they're doing good. Your people need to feel when they're doing bad. They need to know immediately when they're having a good or bad week. This is a mistake I made the first 5-6 months. We weren't tracking anything. I would just randomly call my sales reps. I didn't know that they were in an appointment. This sounds so stupid because it is. I was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. I can't believe we were successful. But when I started tracking everything without taking a business course or watching a video like this, my business grew because I knew what was working, what wasn't, and what habits and actions we need to do operationally as a business to improve. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Real quick, I have an inner circle group for CEOs, startup founders, and entrepreneurs. There's a link below, grantmittconsulting.com. Click that link to apply. Also, guys, check me out on Instagram at GrantMitt, as well as the Grant Mitt podcast. I'm rooting for you guys. I made this video and this content and this channel specifically to try to save and help business owners change their not only entire lives and their families' lives, but save you guys years. I've been through so much as a business owner. I'm still learning, and as I'm learning, I'm teaching you guys and giving back as much as I can. So if you guys enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, comment below, share it with another friend that's a business owner, and most importantly, win the week. Have an incredible day. I'm always rooting for you guys. Thank you.